Hello everybody and welcome to the Tiger's Den and welcome to this vlog type thing. A few things I just want to talk about. First of all, sorry about the beard, sorry about the hair. I just came from the gym and out of the shower, so deal with it. Second of all, I've recently started taking this hobby of doing YouTube a little more seriously, just so I can keep the content going at a regular pace, um, and I might pick it up even further and kind of try 2 videos a day, or yeah, you know. The reason for this pickup is, well, for me and a lot of others, and I'm really sorry if you can hear, but it's hot as all hell, so I have to have the door open and the fan is on, so I'm really sorry about that. I'll hopefully be able to cover that somehow. Anyway, for me and for a lot of others, YouTube and this hobby of creating content like this, as it's a way to escape the stressful situations. It's a way to escape things that are bothering us and getting us down. Like for me, this was a way of escaping a miserable situation where I was working myself, not to death, but I was getting sick physically by what was going on at my old job. So I turned to YouTube to have something to fill my days with after I quit my job. And it felt like such an enormous weight was lifted from my shoulders that I could get up, fairly early in the morning still. I wasn't sleeping till like 12 or 1 or even further. I'm still getting up quite early. But the weight of not having to get up at 6 or 7 a.m. to go to a job where you're miserable, it was so good. Like I felt sort of an instant relief from this all. And then, somebody told me, hey, maybe this YouTube thing will pick up. Why don't you turn on monetization? And so I did. It would be fun if this picked up and ended up being my full-time job. I have no I have no plans of actively going for it unless I can see that, well, this is actually something I can support myself on. It is a lot of work, even with one video a day. It is a lot of work, and even then I have time off on Sundays. And there are a lot of YouTubers that do 2 videos a day, even on Sundays, and my hat's off to them. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. There are a lot of those guys that are now huge, but it's thanks to their dedication and the way they work so hard for this. They don't just sit down and not work with it. They had lucky breaks. You have to be lucky in order to make it on the internet, by all means, but it's not like they didn't work for it. Just like I am now. I will be working towards actually making this something I can do. So even when I get a new job, I'll keep on going. but the content as it is, maybe not the best in the world, but I still enjoy making it, you know. The gameplay footage you can see now is my footage, so I never dare say that I'm good. I play for fun. I literally just play for fun, and if I can make that into something that people want to see, somebody having fun with video games and creating content, because I've always been creative. I've always been had an active imagination and thoughts of what if we do this? Can I do this? Can I make something out of this? Opened up a lot of technical appliances, and my mom will gladly agree that a lot of radios have lost their stuff just because of what I did to them. Sorry, Mom. So if I can have a job where I can be creative in the sense of making something that others want to see, that would be so much fun, you know. It's something I really want to do. And there are a lot of other people in the same situation out there. And for some of them, there are changes to YouTube now that are... it's making their job difficult and their livelihood difficult. One of my favorite YouTubers, you might know him as Francis, but Boogie2988. He's this wonderful guy who's shared a lot of his life on YouTube, and the way he does videos, he's one of my inspirations. He's one of my inspirations for starting up YouTube. But with a recent change to YouTube, with what videos are eligible for monetizations, he has to make some changes. And amongst those changes are that he needs other videos to be monetized. Now, granted, he has a lot of followers, but there are other YouTubers out there with not that many followers. You know, people who are like at 100,000 followers, not even that. They do this as a living. You know, Bucks. Also one of my favorite YouTubers. A young guy, started out not too long ago. His content is awesome. His CSGO videos are awesome. His personality that he's recently adopted, called Fergus, is awesome. But if he ends up being hit by this demonetization thing going around, it'll probably be catastrophic for him. Now, the demonetization goes on topics that are controversial and you know, problematic, and people might get hurt. No, not hurt, but well, actually, yeah, hurt, because offended isn't a good word. You know, they'll get hurt from seeing the content or such. So YouTube have taken steps against those videos so that others can't profit from it. And this hurts a lot of news sites or people that take up controversial subjects. And I'm guessing this has to do with a lot of people like Keemstar, Leafy, Scarce. I think, I have a feeling that YouTube want to get rid of the kind of news sites out there. which is weird because they're bringing a lot of money in to YouTube and the other companies that advertise on Google. So you'd think they'd actually let people keep on doing it. Because let's face it, internet is the new news station for a lot of people, and you know, YouTube is going to be one of those massive portrayers of it. This brings me to the next part of it all. YouTubers with not a lot of followers who are hit by demonetization. That's one thing of it all. But there are also YouTubers out there who create content, excellent content, that are hurt by other ways of demonetization. The way monetization works is the longer people watch a video, and well, the more the ads that are shown in it will be worth. So if you use things like ad block and such, the ads won't show up. It won't show as being shown to more people. That in turn hurts the YouTuber you're watching, because they are unable to get paid for the content that they're making for you, that you're watching. Now, granted, I'm not a big fan of ads on the internet myself, but I have recently taken steps to make sure that all the people, all the sites on YouTube that I enjoy watching, that they're greenlit in my ad block. Because I wasn't aware that, even though I didn't see it, that people didn't get the money for it. I wasn't aware that that's how it worked. So this, not as a content creator, but more as a human being that's been in a situation where I don't know when my next paycheck will be in, I implore you, please greenlight different domains, or even YouTube as a whole, on your ad block, and watch people's videos. Even if you leave it on, in the background, I think that shows as a view on YouTube and on the ads, so it'll actually create revenue. And for me, it doesn't really matter for me personally, since this isn't my main source of income. But there are a lot of people out there who has this as their main source of income, and this also applies to Twitch. Streamers, they have the same thing. So if you value freedom as a concept, then you should probably consider removing ad blockers on blogs and on YouTube and such, for people that you follow. If you do, then good on you. If not, then I don't know. There are probably other ways of supporting them, if you don't want to disable ads. or disable ad blockers. But know that in doing so, you're probably helping others, and they might need it a whole lot. So from that perspective, I'm also one of those people who I crave that freedom. I not only crave that freedom, I need that freedom. In a sense, it's not a need that I must have it and that's the only thing that matters to me. You know, it's more of I need it to be part of myself. You know, to be true to myself, and that probably goes for a whole lot of others too. To be able to be true to who you are as a person, to be able to be better towards your friends as a person, you need to be true to yourself. And for that to be a possibility, you also need the freedom to not worry about when your next meal is going to be, when your next paycheck is going to come in. Which is why I'm also a big fan of other monetary systems. But yeah, you know what I mean. You know. Sorry, it got a bit ranty at the end there. Point of the whole video is, please consider removing ad blockers on YouTube, blogs, and such for the people you follow and support, so that they, in turn, can keep on making this wonderful content that you love. And just, you know, be awesome for you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, this rant, this vlog. I don't know what to call it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you'll consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And as always, stay wild, keep free, and I'll see you guys in the next one.